Welcome back everyone,
Hello.
I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie, and I think I've decided, because I was contemplating on the last episode at the end of it, whether or not to switch to the other two routes and play so we can open up the next stratum into the corridor,
Okay.
or just continue onwards until we get a lock, because we know there's gonna be a lock at some point forcing us to go down another route. So for now I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna see what's there and well, basically see when that lock will come. Before we do that, we'll have a quick rest at the hotel so that we're ready for whatever is coming on ahead.
No more fatigue.
Because we have 2 more regions to check, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more robotics that we need to fight, probably. 4 more body parts. And if you look closely, the castle on mirrors has nothing, but the wheel and the coaster do. So let's just make sure that you don't miss anything by going straight over to the castle. And see why there's nothing here. Huh? It's locked. Did the defense force do this? I'm curious as to why, but I guess we've got no choice but to leave it be. True. So I figure that if we gather all the body parts, we gain access to the castle? Because it has to be locked for a reason, right? Well, the people are gone, but the machine is still working. Rean, look! A cargo. To think we would find one so high up. Doesn't look like it plans on coming down anytime soon. Oh, this is bad. That Ferris wheel is the symbol of the entire park. Guys, I need your help. I want to take the thing out without damaging the ride itself. I can't let Mischneider come to harm. Yuna. Sure, no problem. Seems like you've already got a plan of attack worked out. We're in trouble if that thing gets away. We need to take it down here quick. We should post some people around the perimeter so it can't slip away. Sound good? Oh, works for me. Attacking from above, so it drops down. Now! Take this. Now go for its wings. Right, let's clip the sucker. Ellie, Annette. Once again, justice prevails. Ew, it looks like we... Oh no, it's getting back up. Your setup was good. Oh, that's our Divine Blade. He's showing us how it's done. I didn't even see him. I need to take my training up a notch or you're going to outpace me before I know it, Rean. Trust me, you won't be eating my dust anytime soon. I still have plenty to learn myself. I still don't have my answer, but all I can do is keep moving forward. Yeah, in order to move on forward, stop saying lines so damn fast. I didn't even click a button, it just disappeared so fast with that. But we got the hat, so At least that is fine. Obtain M's treasure head from the gargoyle's remains. Well, that's 2 treasures now. From the look of it, it seems there's still more to find. Right. Let's keep looking for the rest. Well, we know where that is going to be. And with no one around, it's just going from one point to the next, isn't it? The horror coaster. Things seem fine at first glance. But we should probably check inside the building just to be sure. Indeed, we must be thorough. Well, it's pretty spacious inside. If the coaster is still operational, it might be faster to just ride it. That kinda feels like a cop-out, but you're probably right. Let's get to it then. What's this weird vibe I'm getting? I guess I'll just have to set it aside for now. If I remember correctly, this is where the gargoyles used to stand. A reenactment of a long-lost event, huh? I suppose that's certainly a possibility. Yeah, so technically the gargoyles we've been fighting were the ones that were standing here on all the pillars. And we fought 3, so there's 1 more left. A horror coaster. We need to investigate in here. Who should I ride with? Since Yuna loves this place so much, let's take her with us. It's just a normal ride. I'm guessing at the end we'll fight the gargoyle? Or it's just all gargoyles?
Time to move.
Yeah, sneaky behind the pillar. Yeah, I lost it there, but I lost it pretty long. Yeah, I would have lost it here otherwise. And then the boss at the end, which is the gargoyle. What the? A gargoyle! Never thought I'd find one in a place like this. RP increased by 2. Well, guess these guns aren't enough to take it out. Oh, good thing I decided to follow after you. Crow? I had a feeling I'd come to this. Seeing as this is the horror coaster and all, let's finish this thing off guns blazing. Obtained M's treasure tail from the gargoyle's remains. Well, looks like we finally have all the 3 pieces of M's treasure. Well, that would be a head, body and tail. Wait a second. You don't think... Oh, it's worth a shot. Let me see if I can get them to fit together. Obtain M's royal plushie. Is that a limited edition Michi figure? So this is Mischneider's Wonderland Hidden Treasure? Well, I suppose it makes sense as an event reward. Do you think Mega Michi will listen to what we have to say now? Well, it's hard to say. I don't understand what the point of making us do this is in the first place. Regardless, we're not going to find out by standing around here. Let's head back to the Park Plaza. That gargoyle, is it just me or was it exactly like the statue that used to be here? Almost like the statue got up and started moving on its own accord. But it was all mechanical. Someone must have swapped the damn thing in. Talk about putting in the work. We should keep this in mind going forward. So I'm guessing castle? After, of course, the entrance plaza and talking to Mekamishi, of course.
It appears you have found M's treasure. You have overcome your trial. You have my congratulations.
This was a trial?
If it really does understand human language, then...
Could you tell us what's going on here? What's your objective in forcibly recreating an unused event?
This is no event, and I still plan on annihilating you human. In honor of your good manners, I merely took pity on you. But now I have no choice. I shall be your final trial.
Let's disassemble Megamishi.
So we gotta whoop its tail for it to explain what's going on.
In that case, game on, Mischneider.
We must commence the final trial.
The most useless heal in the game.
I'll save you.
Thanks. I'm up.
Damn, we're burning right from the start. We got this. Let's see.
My turn.
And you can scan.
Search mode activate. Details procured.
Yes, that's no costume. No, it definitely is not.
Moving out.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go. Shoulder the cross of defiance. Cross rebellion.
It's so many times, even before we started.
It's my turn.
Oh, and it's sealed. Perfect.
Take that! Get him! All right, everyone ready?
Sure thing.
Yes.
Really, as we have
My turn.
Yeah. We could for 2 moves.
I shall go. Charging.
Okay. I was afraid it's gonna be exactly on them. Zero order.
Listen, Evan Crystal. Here I go. All for one, and one for all. All right, everyone ready? Yeah. I shall go.
Good. Keep on
Charging.
attacking.
Let's go. Down.
I'll assist.
Time to show off.
Definitely. Let's see, what can we do? Yes, let's impede your actions for a bit.
Not on my watch.
Here I go. Take this.
Let's go.
We'll get there. Rean still burning ever so brightly.
I must best these humans!
Time to show off.
Right. Yeah, let's do this one.
It's showtime!
I shall go.
Ah, it went into overdrive. Oh, that was a good timing on his part, I reckon.
Now, transform. Sync complete. Presenting.
Yeah, I did make sure that we restore Rean, because his HP is getting pretty low.
Rihanna. Beginning extermination. Ha!
Washing machine.
I'll save you.
Thanks.
Damn, that's
Here I
pretty
go.
decent heal if I ever saw one. Why not?
All for one, and one for all. Hang in there, guys. I'll save you.
Thanks.
Alright,
Alright, let's impede him.
too slow.
Even though he probably goes to act once again, it will annoy him immensely.
I'm up.
Yeah, it should just put a Taurus up.
It's my turn.
Busy Blaze.
It's my turn.
Yeah, fire up everybody.
Take this. Wide open.
Wide open!
My turn. Charging.
Time to show off.
Yeah. Alright.
All for one?
And one for all.
Yeah. Here I go. Take this. Engaging.
No, it's still a bit too much. Why not? Might as well finish it.
Instructor Rean.
Leave it to me.
How dare you, human!
Instructor, I would like to request an extra helping of pats on the head, please.
Now, how could I say no to that?
Yeah, because he fought hard.
Stats updated.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, I did it! I did it.
I must continue to train.
I'm just that good.
Not bad. However, you humans will never earn my respect. Now that it has come to this, I shall annihilate all of us using my self-destruct function.
Wait, what?
No! Why would you do that?
Why, you ask? You need not look any further than the rage that continues to burn within my mechanical heart.
What?
Long ago, I lived happily among my younger siblings as Mischneider. But one day, I was caught by an evil human and had my body modified. They forced me to do all manner of vile deeds.
I can't believe it.
That's why now that I have my memories back, I seek to create a land of dreams without humans, where nobody will be hurt. If that is not to pass, then I have no recourse but to give my very life in a final act of revenge.
They gave him consciousness, and this is what he did with it.
Is that really what you want?
You think me a liar?
Mishi and Michette. They're supposed to be your siblings in your backstory, right? Then how come I haven't seen them once? You keep talking about this newfound kingdom of yours, but where are they? I'll tell you. They're not here because they don't accept what you're doing.
Oh, my little brother and sister adore human children. That's why I kept them at a distance, so they wouldn't have to see me like this. Once I've finished creating our kingdom, I'm sure they'll understand. At least, I'd hoped they would. But perhaps I'm wrong. I know this because, even in my mechanical heart, a certain feeling persists. The feeling of wanting to make children happy, despite what my body has become.
Oh, Mischneider. There's still time to make things right. If you want to, that is. And I'm sure your brother and sister want the same thing.
You are kind, but I must take responsibility for my actions. Take this. You have the right to move forward.
Oh,
Unsteel your hearts. What awaits you is the true king of the new world. Yes, the one to rule over what is to come. The one who is the source of us all. Your reason for being will undoubtedly be questioned.
Damn. This story is becoming epic.
What do you...
The choice to proceed is yours. Do as you will.
But heed my warning well.
This long fight has made me weary. My hands are stained. I no longer have the right to turn back. Kind humans, if you happen to meet my brother and sister, please tell them that I love them.
He's gonna...
Oh, he's gonna go to a safe distance before he destroys himself.
Last chance to shout with the children. Let us dance and make a wishy with Mishy.
Are we sure this wasn't part of some event?
It was very dramatic and I love it. So good. Yuna, are you okay now? Yeah, I'm sorry, I kinda lost myself for a minute there. I think I can understand. The lore was rich and the performance was quite powerful. In the end, what was all of this? It was almost as if it was really alive and truly existed. Common sense tells us that's impossible. It's fundamentally different from the fake aerials we fought, but it used the same high-level tech. So it'll make sense to think of it as an autonomous weapon built by whoever antagonizing us here, but... something seems off. What do you mean? It's simple. As a weapon, it had way too many useless functions. I suppose you could argue that on a service level, maybe it was designed to get people to let their guards down. But you saw that thing. It had realistic emotions and weirdly detailed backstory. And there's no point in programming a weapon with stuff like that. Crow's right. I even felt something resembling conviction coming from it. Yeah, you're right. In the end, it even self-destructed due to its own sadness. Thinking about everything it did, it was almost as if it was simulating the possibility that Mischneider really exists. Nothing about this makes sense, unless you see this as an experiment. To see what would an entity do that truly believes in its own existence, but never even existed before other than a story written by someone in a room. Which in itself would be a very cool experiment, but is it ethically right? Yeah, that's a whole different discussion. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. By the way, Yuna, it gave you something at the end, no? Oh, alright. It's the key to the Castle of Mirrors. Wasn't it locked? Well, we should definitely go take a look. Let's hop to it. Roger that. Also, Mishi say the true king awaits, so we should be careful. I believe that was merely part of its backstory. There's nothing wrong with being too prepared. Let's make sure we're ready and then head for the castle. Well, still allowed to head for the castle. But before we do that, let's have a rest. Meow. Oh, that explosion must have scared her. Right, but that's not all. Things are about to get real. Yep. Let's see if the texts have changed. Does seem like it. Oh, I'm sorry. Mischneider Wonderland is closed for visitors for the time being. I'll have to ask you to... Oh, it's you all. I thought you were just a bunch of regular tourists. I have to stand guard here to make sure nobody enters the park on accident. I've been hearing explosions going off there, as well as this mechanical voice I swear sounds familiar. I can only wonder what's happening. Be careful as you're wandering around, everyone. I have to imagine things are pretty dangerous out there at the moment. I've been hearing explosions as well as the voice I swear sounds familiar. Makes me wonder just what the heck is going on out there. Be careful if you're wandering around. Try not to get hurt out there. Oh, we'll definitely try. Oh, my wife loves this restaurant. Whenever we visit Michelin, we make a point to eat here. It's hard to blame her. The food really is superb. Plus, the staff is always so attentive. It's not just the restaurant workers either. Everyone throughout the park is that way. I wish my wife would pay more attention to me, but I have no choice but to face facts. Oh, it's just about time for dinner. The restaurant here always goes out of its way to throw in something extra with their food. Like, if a dish has carrots in it, they'll be Mishi shaped. Small touch like that, they always have a way of cheering me up. Ooh, Mishi shaped carrots. I'm gonna see that. Well, we decided to grab dinner a little early since the little one is with us. I'm glad they serve such delicious food at this hour. It surely saves us a lot of trouble. I want to go home. Almost, just hang on a little longer. Aw, what's wrong, sweetheart? You were so excited to go out to dinner before. Why are you crying now? Yeah, she just wants to go home to her own room. I smell something good cooking in the kitchen like always. A lot is going wrong in the world, but you can still rely on Fortuna serving delicious foods. If I'm not careful, I might start drooling a little bit. I need to stay professional. The rush will hit us soon, so I need to buckle down and focus. Have you? That should be all the silverware that was handed out for room service meals now. Getting assigned to Fortuna isn't without its perks. For one, I get to constantly savor the aroma of the food as it's cooking. I'm curious to what will be on tonight's menu. Maybe I'll offer to the dishes so I can get a sneak peek. Well, this should be all the silverware that was handed out for room service meal right now. Well, it's time for the evening rush, the hardest part of our day. You're more than welcome to join us for dinner. We still have room for more hungry customers. From what I gathered, you all worked tirelessly to liberate the theme park. As a token of my gratitude, please allow me to offer a dish on the house to make your meal full course. Perhaps I could offer, say, some fine salmon that was kept in storage? Would something along those lines sound good to you? Did you say salmon? Did you see Celine still shoot straight up the second he mentioned salmon? She really loves her fish. I'd be happy to treat you, so please let me know what you'd like to be seated. I'll prepare you a rich, nutritious meal using some fine salmon we have on reserve. That sounds amazing. Good, but let's move on for now. Oh, thank the goddess you're safe. What was that explosion earlier? And I swear I could make out Mischneider's voice if only just barely. Well, in all honesty, there's plenty we still don't know ourselves. Still, I'll fill you in on what we are certain of. Rean informed Matthew about Mischneider and his treasures. I see. I can hardly believe Mischneider would go to such lengths. Though it is true that he has something of a tragic backstory. We'd actually considered putting on an event where he sought his revenge on humanity, but those plans were ultimately shelved. Wow, I had no idea. That probably was for the best. It would have been a bit much for the little kids who come here. Still, he really was a good brother who loved his siblings up till the end. I actually teared up a little watching it all unfold. I can imagine. Seemed like a good time as any to crank out the Mischneider merchandise, even if he is not really factually dead. I guess it's true what they say. Truth really is stranger than fiction, huh? No kidding. Your guess is as good as ours as to why the hell it's happening in the first place. Anyway, we're going to take this key and go check out the Castle of Mirrors next. Hopefully with any luck, we'll find some clues about what the Supreme Leader in the EDF wants, as well as all the weird going on. The Castle of Mirrors, you say? I'll be honest, there's a lot about its inner workings even we don't really understand. You should be prepared to deal with anything. If you're intent on exploring the interior, be careful. It may well be crawling with EDF soldiers and archaisms. Right, don't worry Matthew, we've got this situation under control. So much of what's going on with Mischneider is utterly baffling to me. We need to shut him down, at least for the time being. The safety of the visitors must come first at all times. I hate to add all of your burdens, but please, figure out what's going on around the park. We will, definitely. Well, now that we more or less confirmed the state of the guest house, we plan to begin our formal inspection tomorrow. Nothing makes sense anymore. It's hard to know what each day will even bring. But as long as more Ebb and Defense Force soldiers don't show up, we employees will keep doing what we can to get things back in order. And I know eventually you will. Congratulations on completing your investigation of the theme park, everyone. I imagine you must be starting to feel rather tired now. I'm not sure how much this will help, but perhaps this will perk you up a little. Ah, thank you. Oh gosh, you're far too kind. We'll make good use of it. We are presently preparing dinner. Should you be around when it's ready, you should be most welcome to partake. We might as well.
No more fatigue.
Yeah, when there's a nice resting place so close by, we cannot wait but to use it. Oh, once the cleaning was done, I came to ask if there was any other way I could assist. But Laurier just told me to rest and gave me some tea. It really is nice tea, I have to say. Yeah, then take a break, you've earned it. You cleaned everywhere more than anybody else. Well, the news isn't even mentioning the SSS right now. I wish they'd at least report something we could feel hopeful about. You've been freed here. It's at least hopeful. It means if you are being freed here, maybe people in other locations are freed as well. Well, there's never a single word on the news that makes the United Nations sound anything but perfect. What's gotten into everyone? Well, a little bit of manipulation and stuff. Replacing their own thoughts with some standard one about the United Nations. Yeah. Well, Lottie has gone to clear the tables in the restaurant area. Shall we head into the storage room and get everything ready for the guests' baths? It sounds like something there ain't enough towels and the like. Oh, of course. I thought you might suggest that, so I've already drawn up a list of everything we will need. Oh, thanks. It's so much shocking just how much better you've gotten at your job since you started. I guess this is a strange one for not getting any better despite how many years she's been here. Well, I'm constantly trying to think of new ways to improve so I can narrow the gap between myself and the other mates. I really want to help make these challenging times easier on them. I knew Laurier had gotten better at her job, but she's practically left Lottie in the dust. Yeah, but that's the difference, if you make an effort or if you just work there to pass the time and earn money. It's such a different way of approaching things, isn't it? Let's check out the harbor before heading towards the villa area. Now, where in the world could Elizabeth be? I'm responsible for feeding her today, and it's almost time for her dinner. I hope she hasn't found herself in a spot. This area should be safe now that the EDF is gone, but I can't help but worrying about her. Where in the world could she have gone? Oh, we know where she is. And it's definitely not here. Oh, during the war, many existing services members and new recruits alike came to visit Michelin Wonderland. As a result, many of them were introducing Michi or otherwise came to know his charms as a mascot. Thus, we've seen a surge in purchase orders from stores in Arabonia for Michi merchandise following the war. As ruthless as that period was, it's been wonderful to witness how deeply Michi was resonating with so many. Anything new added to the list? Good. And even now, she keeps on pushing the merchandise like a good employee. Well, I'm glad I returned to my villa, but I'm right in thinking that we don't know for sure if all the EDF soldiers were caught. It's kind of hard to rest easy when you start to consider that. It's not that I'm feeling lonely without any company, I assure you. I'm glad I can return to my villa, but I'm still feeling a little uneasy. Maybe I should go shopping to take my mind off everything. It does help me often of times. Oh, the Even Defense Force may have been walking around like they owned the place, but thankfully they didn't damage our villas. Yeah, there's much dust than before, but it's about the only change I've noticed. It really makes me appreciate just how much work Mom and the servants put into cleaning. I miss Mom and Dad. Don't cry, Emmy. Here, cheer up. I have a surprise for you. A toy ring? Yeah, I thought you might like it. It's been stuck in the villa since I first bought it, so I went and got it so I could give it to you. Listen, I'll admit we're both wrong to come to Mischneider without our parents like this, but as the man here, I should never have gone along with it to begin with. I should have been more responsible. So, I'll be the one to take the responsibility for this and apologize to your parents. You will? I mean, it's the least you can do, being my fiancé, although you're getting a little ahead of yourself by giving me a ring. Thank you. Just be sure to take responsibility for what you've done. It's a little bit on you both, right? You both came here, you both agreed to it. Well, I'll admit I'm a little surprised to have him give me a ring in front of a beautiful sunset, but I suppose I should expect no less from my fiancé. I hate to admit it, but he has cheered me up a little. Yeah, and these two have been dating ever since we first saw them here, in our first visit. I bought it in case I ever ended up fighting with her one day, but I didn't expect it to use it like this. Sounds like she liked it though. What a relief. Yeah. He had that in his back pocket for a long time, just waiting for the right opportunity. And to him, this was definitely it. Let's leave everything inside to Mission staff. I'm sure they can handle it. Yeah, we got ourselves to the park. Not yet. Not yet at all. Just so I'm being lazy. Since Michelin looks out over the water, it gets pretty cold here after dark. That's why we work with the hotel to offer blankets to our guests at night. We collect them the next morning, wash them and then sell them to interested customers. We plan on doing what we can to cooperate and offer other services as well. During emergencies like this, we all have to come together. Not wrong. You cannot change a situation, but you can change how you, well, deal with it. Oh, now that the sun's gone down, I started to clean the windows. Although it's just me, or did I hear explosions coming from somewhere? What's happening to Michelin? Well, it's partly under attack and partly an experimentation, it feels like. Well, when you step back and think about it, the whole situation was surreal. Michelin has been at the center of many a strange rumor over the years. Yet, I can't say I ever heard of it getting besieged by gargoyles, that's for sure. It really did happen though. There's no denying it. I guess it all at least makes for a good story to share with my wife when I get back. Oh, that it definitely will. First we can get out of Michelin and then we get attacked by some weird rock monsters. I hate it here now. This place has lost all its cred. 0 stars. Boo. Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel the same way. I guess I better put a lid on the grumbling for now and get myself fed. I wonder what they're serving tonight. Beats me, but if there's one thing you can always count on for tuna, it's good food. I'm sure whatever it is, it'll be amazing. Yeah, it definitely will be. Well, thanks to him, it looks like the guests are a bit more relaxed now too. When times are tough, it's important for those of us working in the reception to stay calm and carry on what we always do. Which is why I'm making sure to keep checks out my swimsuit magazines when nobody's looking. As usual, consistency is important. Excuse me? What do you mean as usual, Celio? Is there something you're not telling me? Oh crap, I forgot you were here, Miss Ramin. My bad. Things feel so suffocating for those of us working here during all the craziness. Man, I don't care who he thinks he is. I hope the Rose Alberia guy gets up this supreme leader crap soon so we can all move on. Well, we'll try to convince him whenever we have the chance, I promise. Well, I'm going to prepare an emergency manual so that the next time we run into trouble, we'll be able to respond appropriately. As Mischneider reception team, it's important to have such procedures internalized. Not that I'm exactly expecting anything like, say, gargoyles to appear here again anytime soon. At least, I pray I guess they don't. Hey, it never hurts to have a plan if it happens again. Man, there goes the one place I could count on to boost my spirits whenever I needed it. Now, how am I supposed to cope with everything life throws at me? Downside, maybe I'll let my guard down a tad too much, lounging around in a swimsuit. Part of me just feels fed up with it all, but for now, I better pull myself together. Well, after being holed up in Michelin and having to deal with monsters, it's fair to say everybody's at their wits' end. Between you and me, though, this isn't as bad as when I got drafted. At least here I can still talk to my friends and sleep on a nice comfy bed. If you ask me, it could be a lot worse. Hey, it's a decent way to look at it. If you cannot control it, deal with it. I'm beyond exhausted after dealing with that whole stone monster scare. Dinner should be coming up soon. Maybe we should go back to the room and rest up. And maybe get dressed for dinner? Oh, it's almost evening now. I better get changed. I'm so wiped after those weird monster attacks. Maybe we should head back to the hotel early and rest. I think that would be a good idea. At least for the time being. Well, the beachgoers are understandably rattled after those gargoyles appeared. Naturally, we had no choice but to close the beach for the foreseeable future. It is normally a place people come to relax, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of that happening anytime soon. Well, I'm guessing the beach should be clear now, right? So why not just let them be on the beach, right? Wow, it's evening already. Today went by in a flash. I guess that monster problem earlier really threw off my perception of time. Thanks again for getting that whole situation under control. If I didn't know any better, I mistake you all for the special support section. You're just as helpful and dependable as they are. Well, because we're heroes. And all heroes are dependable to say the least. Alright, I think that's it. I think we talked to everyone. The only thing left for us to do is to go to the Castle of Mirrors and check things out. If the game doesn't lock us up and go to another route, but we'll see that on the next episode. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.